You might think you know me from a television show that was on Netflix, but I can tell you for sure you have no idea who I really am. My name is Carole Baskin, and I'm the founder and CEO of Big Cat Rescue. But what a lot of people don't know is that I was a millionaire by the time that I was 30 because I invested $2,000 into a real estate deal and kept turning those deals over until by the time, and I started that when I was in my teens, and by the time I was 30, I had built that into about a $6 million real estate empire and lost most of it due to some of the things that you may have seen in that television show, but built it right back up again. They say your second million is a lot easier than your first, and that's absolutely true. And I can show you how it can be true for you too. This particular piece of property is one example of that. It was a big turtle, I believe. And it was a property that back in the 80s, I loaned $80,000. It was 40 acres at the time. And now property out here goes for $200,000 an acre. So this is one of the more valuable pieces of property in my portfolio, but there are a number of others. And with all of those, what I did was I bought through tax deeds and tax certificates and mortgage foreclosures. And I'll show you the tips and tricks that I use to locate the best deals and to turn them into lifelong passive income, which enables me to run this sanctuary. I'm business in the front, flowers in the back. But Jamie, well, she's kind of not into flowers. But let me tell you about Jamie. So when I started the sanctuary, she was 12 years old. And since then, she has been my right arm and has taken care of running this sanctuary. You can tell from the mess in her office, she's really, really busy. And I'm going to tell you all about the kind of work we do here at the sanctuary, all the kind of work that I do, and I'll try to figure out what she does because it's like so much. You won't believe it. There's always something going on out here at the sanctuary. Right now, I'm standing out by the Intern Housing. We have a number of mobile homes on the property where our interns live, and then this building back behind me that's striped with tiger stripes is where we do the enrichment for the cats. You may have heard the lawnmower go by. There's a lot of grass to mow on 67 acres, so it takes a lot of people here at the sanctuary to keep it looking beautiful. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I'm Carole Baskin from Big Cat Rescue. Not only do I run one of the most influential sanctuaries in the world, I also have a multi-million-dollar real estate business. I want to tell you everything I know about running a sanctuary and a very successful real estate business. This area over here is 2.5 acres and called Vacation Rotation. It's where our cats get a vacation. Every month, a different tiger gets that space all to themselves. On this other side over here is Serval Row, and these are servals who have been cast off mostly from the pet trade. You can also see a beautification project that was done all along the barricade here. Our interns competed for $500, $200, and $100, I think, in prize money for the best compilation of flowers, and this was the winner right here. There's always a lot going on here at the sanctuary. And a lot of bugs. Watching this in the immersive reality is going to be so much better for you because it does not come with bugs. When you sign up for my masterclass at Vrlu, you'll see how all of our volunteers are trained to take care of the many cats here at the sanctuary. You'll go through the training just like you were a volunteer. You'll see what they experience from orientation to learning how to do observations of the cats, learning how to take care of these cats and make sure that every day they're getting clean food and water and enrichment. You'll follow along as these people are learning how to progress through our different levels, getting different levels of access to take care of bigger and bigger cats. And by the end of it, you should know everything there is to know about running a sanctuary and working with big cats. So for the 10-week reward, what does she get to do?
So Catherine will be doing upfront with a small cat and also one of the big cats. So she's doing Shiloh, Bobcat,
Ooh.
and then she's going to do Aria, if Aria will get up in the heat, which it's possible she may not. So Catherine's never done operant before. This will be her first ever session. So we're just going to give them some treats. It'll be an experience for her for all her hard work of 12 weeks of interning. And yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Catherine, and thank you, Lauren, for
course.
showing her how to have fun with the cats.
Of course.
They're going to love it.
They will. Bye. She's well trained. Bless her.
This is our memorial wall. You can see every cat who has ever lived and died here at Big Cat Rescue up on these walls. And I need your help in getting the Big Cat Public Safety Act passed before one more cat ends up on this wall. This is Jinx, the black leopard. We call him the flat cat. He thinks if he's perfectly flat, we can't see him. That makes him really dangerous. He's really dangerous. In fact, I think leopards are the most dangerous of all of the big cats, with maybe the exception of Manny Jaguar here. I am all about saving the earth. So behind me, you'll see that there is a solar array that provides the electricity for the pumps here. And we have another one on the other part of the property that takes care of some of the buildings back there. I think we are we owe it to this planet to be good stewards, and I want to share everything that I feel and believe about that with you as well. Behind me here is Simba Tiger. He's actually under the staircase there. He has a open air cage over there. He's got this enclosure here, and he has all of the cages that you see going in that direction for as far as you can see. But because he's locked out of here for maintenance today, of course, that's where he wants to be. So the door is down, there's a pole through it. That's our signal that he can't go in there right now. But he's saying, as soon as this door opens, I am so going for it. This is Jasmine Tiger. When you sign up for my This is Jasmine Tiger. When you sign up for my mastermind class, you'll get to meet the 50 cats who live here at Big Cat Rescue and get to hear their backstories as well. This is Coda Lioness over there. She's our newest rescue and she's still a little shy, so we're gonna move along. This is Manny the Jaguar, and he's kind of dangerous, so that's why I'm not right up against the side of the cage. Here at Big Cat Rescue, all of our animal care is done by volunteers. You're going to find out how we are able to save so much money by having volunteers take excellent care of these cats so that we can use our donors' money for the really important things, which is stopping the abuse at its root. This adorable little bobcat is Nabisco. He lives out here with Flint somewhere, but I see that the tunnel is closed and there's a pole through it, which is our signal that they are not allowed to be put back together. This is Flint. He came from the wild, but unfortunately, due to a very narrow pelvis, he's not able to pass fur and feathers, so he's stuck in captivity. But he lives here with his friend Nabisco, and usually they're together, but that pole, that red pole there, is telling me that they are separated for a reason. And since I don't know what that reason is, I can't open you back up. But I will go ask somebody who can tell me whether or not you can go back together yet. Are you thinking you want that stick? Is that what you want? Your stick. All yours. We do a lot of rehab and release here at the sanctuary, and that's my favorite part of the work because I love seeing those cats going free, back to freedom where they belong. Sadly, all of these cats that were born in captivity, everybody except for Flint here, and a few others, they were born in cages, which means they are doomed to live out the rest of their lives in cages. So another thing that I would like to teach you about is how we are so effective at changing the laws. And I hope that we will be able to pass this year the Big Cat Public Safety Act, which would ban cub petting and phase out private ownership. And that means being able to save these cats in the wild and no longer seeing them in cages. That will be the best day ever. You can help us get there. Are you going to help, Flint? I think you might help. You might be helpful. Yes. I see your paws. I see your paws, and I'll raise you 5. 10. I'll raise you 10. Can you raise 10? You're adorable. Thank you for showing everybody those hooks. Those very dangerous hooks of yours. Oh my, what beautiful teeth you have.